Hi guys, I am Ranga. Today is my video about the fire extinguisher. Yesterday we learned about the fire and the types of fire, right? We know there are 6 types of fire: class A, class B, class C, class D, class E, and class F or K, right? Today we will learn the types of fire extinguisher and how to use fire extinguisher. Everybody know, right? And everybody has seen the fire extinguisher, but the fire extinguisher, we have to use the right and correct fire extinguisher for the specific fire. Okay, if we should not use the wrong, that's why the training is very important for the security guard, and you have to know what types of fire and what types of extinguishers have to use for that fire. It is very important to know for the security guard, not only security guard, for everybody. Okay, types of extinguisher. Number 1, water. Water extinguisher, it contains the water inside. It can use for the class A fire. You people know, right? Class A fire is the general fire, like the fire in the paper, plastic, clothes, wood. This is class A fire. We can use water extinguisher. Okay, but the water extinguisher is in a red color. Okay, here is the, I have mentioned here red. Why I mention here? You can identify the water extinguisher is it in red color. If the cylinder is not red, you can see where it's written water, or there is the one step, right? You can see a red color there. It is water extinguisher we can use for the class A fire. Number 2, foam type. Okay, the foam is a liquid we can use for the class A and class B fire. Class A fire is general fire and class B fire is flammable liquid. We can use it, but when you use the foam fire extinguisher, at that time you have to put off, from off to down. Okay, it will come like this. Just understand, the foam type of fire extinguisher we can use class A and class B fire, and it is in cream color. Okay, number 3, DCP. It is in blue color. Okay, the DCP is in blue color, and we can use for the A, B, C fire. A fire is general fire, B is flammable liquid, and C is gas fire. When you using this powder or this DCP, it is called the multi-purpose fire extinguisher. At the time you have to make sure when you are using for the C fire or the fire in the flammable gas, you have to make sure the gas valve must be, or gas line must be off. Okay, number 4, CO2. CO2, everybody know, right? Carbon dioxide. It can use for electrical fire, class E fire or class B fire. You know the class B fire, flammable liquid. We can use the CO2 extinguisher for class E and class B fire, and it is in black color. Okay, you know the water is in red color, and foam cream color, and DCP blue, and CO2 black. You have to know about it. Okay, the another point, specialist extinguisher for class D and class K or F fire. Okay, you people know only the special extinguisher are used for the metal fire and for the fire in the oil and fat. Okay, the halon, it is illegal to use. Okay, the another in a past time the people used the halon extinguisher for put out the fire. Now it is illegal because it can danger for the people's life and their health. It is in green color, but in a few exceptional, the military or the aircraft and the police can use this extinguisher, but it is illegal to use halon. If anybody asks you in an interview or in examination, what you will do or what is your reaction when there is a halon fire extinguisher is used to put out the fire, you have to answer, I will leave the area immediately. Okay, you cannot sit there because it is danger for health. The fire blanket. Fire blanket is like a blanket. It is made of special chemical and some fiber, but we can use to cover the fire. When there is the fire smell, we can use the blanket. If we cover by the blanket, the fire will die because there is no oxygen. Okay, we got out the oxygen. The fire blanket can use for the small fire. Okay, how to use the extinguisher? Now, how to use the extinguisher? PASS, pass. Okay, it is the one formula short from PASS or pass. If anybody asks you how you use the extinguisher, say them I use the pass. Okay, formula. P, pull the safety pin. Pull the safety pin. You know there is one pin which hold the lever. It is a safety for accidental discharge. Okay. First of all, you have to pull the pin and aim low at the base of fire. After that, take this nozzle or handle and aim to low at the base of fire. Okay, there is a fire on the flame, don't aim to the flame. You have to aim it in the source of the fire. Where is the fuel? You have to aim there and squeeze the lever above the handle. You can see there is a lever, but some extinguisher they are button without the lever instead of lever. Okay, squeeze the lever. You have to squeeze the lever after pulling the pin and aim to the base of the fire and squeeze that. When you squeeze, it will release the containment of the extinguisher. Okay, it will release. Then at last sweep from the side and side. When the containment of the extinguisher is releasing, at that time you have to sweep side by side. Okay, from side by side. But you should not sweep at the flame. You should not sweep on the smoke, but you have to sweep on the base of the fire or the resource of the fire. Okay, we can use the fire extinguisher by pass formula or method. Okay, pull the pin, safety pin, and aim at the low of the fire or at the base of the fire and squeeze the lever, and then squeeze the lever and sweep from the side by side, then side by side sweep. But when you are sweeping side by side, you have to make sure you should sweep until the fire is done and see if the fire is ignite again, then again sweep. Okay, like that we can put out the fire. Maybe today's you are clear, right? Here are 4 types of fire extinguisher. Water, is it in red and used for the class A fire, and foam type, it is in cream color and used in the class A and B fire, and DCP, dry chemical powder, it is called the multi-purpose fire extinguisher. It can use for A, B, C fire and it is in blue color. Okay, CO2, carbon dioxide, used in the E and B fire, it is in black color, and specialist extinguisher are used for the class D and class K and F fire. And green halon, it is illegal to use for individual, but in a few exceptions the military or the police and the aircraft can use if there is no other way to put out the fire. Okay, and fire blanket, we can use a blanket, you know the blanket you use, right, when you sleep, like that, a blanket, it is made of the some fiber and chemical. We can put out the fire by covering the blanket. The blanket help to cut out the oxygen. Okay, and we can use the fire by pass method. Okay, P, pull the safety pin, A, aim the at the base of the fire and squeeze the lever, then sweep from side by side until the fire die. Thank you very much. Today